Welcome to our presentation, Building Community, a Strategic Plan for Newcomer Outreach Services at Townsville Public Library. As we get started, I just want to thank you for joining us, and we hope that you enjoy our presentation tonight. Hello, everyone. So I want to begin first with an outline for our presentation today. We will first begin with a mission statement from Townsville Public Library and our working group, a case study of Aurora Public Library, key findings from Townsville Public Library, suggested first steps, outreach programming suggestions, and our final thoughts for the day. Here at Townsville Public Library, we recognize that our city and community is facing profound population growth, primarily driven by different streams of immigration. Our goal is to serve our community effectively, and in doing so, we must be able to address the unique and diverse needs that newcomers to the city have. We, as a library, will have to play a role in helping them to succeed in their new environment. We have a duty to provide resources that newcomers can easily access and benefit from. We now present you with a case study of Aurora Public Library as a model of what we hope to achieve. Here we have a look at the Aurora Public Library by the numbers. The population of Aurora is 62,000 people. There is a collection size in their library of over 256,000 items. Their registered users add up to a total of 25,406 users. And in their 2024 annual report, the library boasted 315,790 library visits that year. From our calculations, approximately 40% of the population of Aurora are active library users. At the Aurora Public Library, they have three major outreach for newcomer programs. They have a settlement worker who comes in once a month for 1 to 4 p.m., and newcomers can access and discuss anything with the settlement worker, from employment opportunities to immigration documentation to housing needs. There's also language assistance, where the Aurora Public Library has programming aimed to help newcomers acclimate to their new home by providing various programs to assist in learning English, such as English conversation circles and classes designed at improving your listening and speaking. And third, they have social programming that is aimed to forge new communities and is offered 1 to 3 times a week that looks towards strengthening relations between newcomers in the community by offering various other little group activities. Currently, Townsville is experiencing a profound population growth, and it is found that newcomers in Canada face a complex and unfamiliar information landscape in which they must find and make sense of information. Settlement services play a vital role in helping immigrants adjust to life in Canada and as a whole by providing support in areas such as employment, language learning, and social integration. However, many newcomers are unaware of these services. One study indicates that although employment and language programs rank the highest in popularity, over half of a group of immigrants in Alberta did not use settlement services at all due to their not knowing of their availability or due to confusion over where to seek help. Another information deficiency within newcomer population relates to challenges posed by language barriers. Recent census data shows that over 5% of our population had no knowledge of either official language, French or English, and 25% of our population had a home language that was not English or French. Languages most prominently spoken in Townsville households are Mandarin, Cantonese, Tagalog, Spanish, Tamil, and Urdu. Additionally, according to 2021 census data from Statistics Canada, at least 1 in 4 Canadians reported having at least one first language other than English and French, a trend that is expected to continue in Canada. With these statistics in mind, in addition to the fact that a majority of our resources and services are primarily in English, it is clear that a large portion of our population is currently underserved by our library. Lastly, we would like to highlight that the staff at our TPL branch have reported a lack of presence and engagement in newcomer youth. In general, youth are sometimes hesitant to access our services, but newcomer youth face additional barriers related to language, race, and culture. Smith states that as the population of newcomer youth in Canada continues to grow, it is imperative that attention is devoted not only to the challenges they experience, but also to the resilience factors they perceive to support their adjustment and well-being. We share Dijon's perspective that libraries as spaces already effectively serving populations, including refugee youth, have the resources to be a safe space for these adolescents, and feel strongly that TPL has the capacity to provide outreach services tailored to meet the needs of newcomer youth. With the above findings and statistics in mind, we recommend a soft launch of newcomer services that focus on settlement services, English as a second language and multi-language learner programs, as well as youth outreach at our branch. Our first step would be to form a team of newcomer services of approximately 3 to 4 diverse or multilingual staff that will be able to oversee all newcomer initiatives. The newcomer services team can begin by organizing newcomer focus groups. Multilingual staff members or translators, paid or volunteer, are essential to facilitate easy, comfortable communication between library staff and newcomers. Promotion of these programs will occur in collaboration with various community partners, such as the Townsville Public School Board, Library Settlement Partnership, various places of worship, ethnic grocery stores, community centers, hospitals, walk-in clinics, and government centers such as Service Ontario. These programs will be advertised heavily within our library branches by the use of multilingual signage. We believe that TPL can act as a welcoming space that provides formal and informal settlement supports. Library settlement partnerships bring trained settlement workers into libraries to provide one-on-one help, information on multiple languages, and workshops on topics such as housing, employment, and community life. The APL is an excellent example of how settlement services in libraries can be utilized effectively. In our plan to strengthen outreach for newcomers, there are many key goals related to settlement services to focus on. These include raising awareness of library services, partnerships with local settlement agencies, and including providing materials in different languages. It is also important to ensure that programs are easy to find and accessible to the community. By following similar models to the APL, our library can become a reliable and consistent center for newcomers seeking information and support. We propose offering a range of English as second language and multi-language learner programs and resources as part of our newcomer initiative. Suggestions for in-person language programs include English as second language classes, English conversation and reading circles, multilingual story times, as well as preparation classes for standardized tests. An additional asset to this initiative would also be the development of physical and digital multilingual book collections and an expansion of our already existing collection of ESL test-taking books. A strong digital presence of online multilanguage programs is also necessary to serve our non-native English-speaking population. Subscriptions to online languages such as Duolingo, Babbel, Mango Languages, or Rosetta Stone are a few of the platforms widely used in North American public libraries today. To ensure the success of these initiatives, we must also prioritize hiring diverse candidates proficient in at least one of the languages mentioned above. Some youth outreach initiatives include hosting a platform to suggest content for TPL's teen movie nights and teen book club that relates to their culture and language. Additionally, developing seasonal displays and curated collections that reflect the interests and lived experiences of newcomer youth also increases their sense of belonging within the public library. Expansion of our proposed programs, such as ESL classes or culture nights, to integrate a youth component would also ensure that we are prioritizing our newcomer youth and fulfilling their unique needs. Furthermore, we can ensure that at least one of our volunteers running the homework club is multilingual so that newcomer youth can receive the unique academic support they need. One of the most effective ways that we can promote these youth outreach programs is by partnering with our public school board as well as various local independent schools. Our youth population is already a distinct demographic that TPL caters to, so expanding the remit of that consideration to include and also highlight newcomer youth can be done efficiently and effectively rather than developing a new set of programming. Building these strong connections to our newcomer youth is crucial because it fosters lifelong engagement at TPL while also building strong community ties between us, newcomer youth, and their families. Once these three main initiatives have been launched, we recommend that the newcomer services team perform an ongoing evaluation of these programs in collaboration with front-facing library staff. By doing so, they can perform an ongoing gauge of newcomer perceptions and feelings about these initiatives. Additionally, they should continue to run structured focus groups every 3 months in an attempt to receive further input from the newcomer population. Library staff should also begin to report statistics based on program attendance, circulation, and library visits. After all of these statistics have been compiled, we can then begin to prepare formal proposals to apply for grants and funding. We are proud of the comprehensive selection of resources and services that are currently offered at Townsville Public Library. However, as the population of newcomers into the city of Townsville continues to steadily increase, we must reevaluate our library resources and services to ensure that we are providing equitable services to all of our library patrons, not just some. After examining relevant library research, census data on Townsville and Canada, as well as a case study on Aurora Public Library, we feel that it is essential to begin the development of newcomer services here at TPL. We are proposing an initial launch of newcomer programs that focus on settlement services, English as second language, and multilingual learner programs, and youth outreach at our branch. A newcomer service team will be made up of 3 to 4 diverse and multilingual library staff that will oversee the execution of these programs. They will also continue to keep our central administration team apprised of library programs and attendance, usage of the new collections, as well as concerns or issues from our newcomer population, as well as other library patrons in general. Our open communication not only allows us to assess the success of these programs, but it also enables a constant flow of feedback and improvement. We would like to thank you for joining us today for our presentation, and we hope to hear from you soon. If you have any questions, please reach out to us.